What's up, Packers Nation? This is Victor, and you're locked into Packers Nation Report, the channel where we talk real Green Bay Packers football from a fan who lives this team every single Sunday. And today's topic, oh man, this one hits different, because what I'm about to talk about is not a rumor, not a random blog idea, not Twitter noise. This is a real situation developing right now inside the Packers organization, and it involves a quarterback a lot of fans still underestimate. Before we dive in, real quick, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us hit our next goal of 50 subscribers. You guys have been amazing, and every single sub pushes this channel forward. Alright, let's talk about Malik Willis, his future, and why the Packers may be staring at a very tough decision. Malik Willis has quietly become one of the most intriguing backup quarterbacks in the NFL heading into the 2026 offseason. And I mean quietly, because if you're not a Packers fan, you probably haven't been paying close attention. But league insiders, scouts, front offices, they're watching. After struggling to find consistency early in his career in Tennessee, Willis came to Green Bay and landed in something he never really had before. A clear offensive structure, strong quarterback coaching, a head coach who knows how to design around a QB's strengths, and under Matt LaFleur, everything changed. Let's talk facts, not feelings. As a Packer, Malik Willis has completed 76.5% of his passes, thrown 0 interceptions, gone 2-0 as a starter in 2024, kept the team competitive every time Jordan Love was out. That completion percentage is elite, even in a limited sample. Now, yes, the sample size matters. No one is saying he's a finished product, but what teams around the league are seeing is this: a 26-year-old QB with elite athleticism, improved decision-making, and growing confidence inside a real NFL offense. That's not a gadget player anymore. That's a potential starter somewhere else. According to ESPN's Dan Graziano, multiple quarterback-needy teams are expected to have real interest in Willis once he hits unrestricted free agency. And this part is key. Not every team can solve their QB problem in the draft. Some teams pick too late, don't love the QB class, don't want to rush a rookie, or don't want to spend $30 or $40 million on a veteran bridge QB. That's where Malik Willis becomes very attractive. He offers explosiveness outside the pocket, real rushing threat that forces defensive adjustments, improved accuracy in a structured system, low financial risk, and upside that coaching staffs believe they can unlock. In today's NFL, that profile matters a lot. Now let's flip this back to Green Bay, because this is where it gets emotional. The Packers love Malik Willis. That's not speculation. That's straight from league reporting. He's respected in the locker room, he prepares like a starter, and he's been exactly what you want in a backup QB. But here's the reality: if Malik Willis gets a chance to compete for a starting job, that's almost impossible to turn down. And from the Packers' perspective, you already committed to Jordan Love. You already paid him. You already built the offense around him. So now you're weighing depth and security versus letting a guy chase his career moment. That's a tough call, even for a well-run organization. Not necessarily. Green Bay could try to bring him back. The door is absolutely open. But the momentum feels clear. Malik Willis looks like a quarterback who is ready for the next chapter, whether that's as a bridge starter or a legit competition QB in 2026. And honestly, as a Packers fan, there's pride in that. Green Bay didn't just stash him, they developed him. They raised his value. They gave him a second chance to prove he belongs. That's what good organizations do. I'll say this straight up: if Malik Willis leaves, I'll be rooting for him. He handled his role perfectly. He made the most of every snap, but losing him would still hurt, because finding a backup QB you trust is harder than people think. Now I want to hear from you, Packers Nation. Should the Packers fight to keep Malik Willis? Or is it time to let him go chase a starting job? Do you trust the depth behind Jordan Love if he leaves? Drop your takes in the comments. Let's talk real football. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and help us hit 50 subscribers. This is Packers Nation Report. I'm Victor, and as always, go Pack Go!